Okay, that's fair.
Alrighty, boom, boom, boom. And now we're just waiting on the Girl Scouts third team. All right, so the stream is back up now. I'm just trying to see if I can get a hold of everybody. It looks like we have BLT, Dusk, and Remix in here now, though, so we are good to start this as soon as both teams are ready. You got a early game prediction for me here, James? Who's winning this series?
I'm gonna go with the easy target. It'd probably be Girl Scouts, but I mean, who knows? They've scrimmed each other before, and when Dusk was in, they won every game apparently. When their sub was in, they lost both. But Dusk is gonna be playing in this, so I think it might honestly be a sweep here. But I'm honestly hopeful that we can get to game 5, no matter who wins.
And we should be getting underway here right now. Game 1 of a week 1 series. The reigning Cleety Cup champs and Team Esports Gaming are going to go up against arguably one of the most hyped up teams going into season 2 here in Girl Scouts.
Yeah, this is also my first cast for the new season. I am glad to be back here.
Oh, true,
But
yeah. You got to have a
yes,
lot of opportunities though this season. We got so many games.
yeah, we have a lot more games, and we also have new casters. Obviously, the first match that was casted by BLT and the Chef, which is Girl Scouts teammate or sub, I should say. Excuse me. They definitely did a phenomenal job. Especially a lot of people in the league liked that one. Hopefully, I can at least be somewhat like around that level. I know it does seem like I do have a little bit of a different style of casting, but that does not matter. As right now, in game number 1, a minute passed, and well, actually been a little bit of momentum for. I want to say Team Esports. I guess it's been a little bit more back and forth, albeit Frank. To try to get the second, couldn't get the
Oh,
touch, but that would be an immediate shot from Reginald, and he puts his team up 1-0.
and this looks like a good way to start out the series as Team Esports Gaming strike first.
Yeah, I mean, a decently. I mean, it was a great pass from Frank. Actually, maybe even a fake for the double. But either way, though, Remix will take the immediate shot, doesn't go in, and well, maybe a breakout was gonna happen. Now, if it wasn't for the demo, so BOT go for the pass off the backboard and gets cleared away. Actually, if that was on target, there's no one gonna be able to save it, but
That could have been huge.
gonna been huge. But Remix up a very good passing play, but Reginald was able to read that. This is gonna get cleared away. Now, one thing that some people might not know is that BLT and Remix were both teammates on a college team. They already have that chemistry, even though they are a new team. It's just a matter of how much they can get acclimated with Dusk. Now, they've done a few scrims with each other, so that has most definitely helped. But I feel like if anything, if there's any type of questions surrounding this team, it would probably be with Dusk trying to gel with his teammates more so than anyone else.
And when we talk about chemistry, I think Team Esports Gaming is a great example of a team that they play a lot of games together. They are very familiar with each other. So you know, on one hand, we have a team that there might be some question of chemistry with their starting lineup, and on the other hand, right now we have a team that there is no question as far as chemistry goes.
Yeah, I mean, like obviously Girl Scouts are probably favorited, but make no mistake, the Team Esports Gaming, formerly known as Swamp Gators, won the Cleety Cup last season. So they most definitely have that experience. They most definitely have the chemistry. But chemistry isn't gonna save that one. It Dust equalizes the game.
That's a great pass by BLT.
He has a great placement. I think it was Reginald. I didn't completely see it. I think it may have been Frank that just couldn't get there in time. And tied 1 apiece, but the game's been close. There's definitely something you'd like to see. And, well, a demo's not gonna really open up any type of offensive chance, at least for the moment. Maybe in one now, but Frank's able to clear it away, but BLT keeps it, goes for the double, and it's good.
And BLT is the, if I'm not mistaken, he is the reigning Season 1 MVP.
He is. So, I mean, it makes sense that he's gonna be popping off, albeit remakes me one of the only 2 SSLs in this league. He might be underlooked a little bit because most teams are probably gonna be prepared for remix. But I mean, we'll see.
I
We'll see
think I think he's definitely a player you have to keep an eye on. You cannot let him get lost in the sea of other talented players on this roster.
I mean, I definitely agree. Like every one of these people are. I mean, BLT I think is like GC1, but at the same time, well, I mean, he doesn't play rank, so at least these players are probably all GC2 plus. It just depends. Maybe, maybe not. But either way, though, ball. Oh, good fake. Just couldn't get the flick over BLT. And with 1 minute remaining, pretty much right now, kind of looked for Reginald to see if he can start something, or
Oh,
maybe this might not happen. But it was decent enough defense. And Dusk with the whiff. Remix is gonna have to slow play it, but leaves it for BLT. Goes for the pass. Dusk goes for the interception. Passes it back to BLT. Fakes the touch, but no one was able to capitalize. But it does not matter. Girl Scout seems to interrupt this pressure that Team Esports Gaming was gonna try to start. And well, Girl Scouts, a lot of pressure right now. Team Esports Gaming down 1. Reginald, a good carry out, but Remix does get in the way of it. Now pass, but intercepted by Bolt, just not on target. And now Remix got overrun, and Reginald's gone opposition. Remix, pass. Dust was not there. Actually does get a touch regardless. Ball couldn't get the touch there. BLT goes for another double, but double commit on the back line. Ball's gonna have to say what he does, but there's no time left remaining. Remix off the backboard, pinched it off the ceiling, goes straight down. Girl Scouts take game number 1.
and what a showing from them. It looked like there for a second, Esports Gaming was going to be able to kind of like get a quick early win on them in the series, but they do get a bit of a comeback, and the momentum has completely shifted in their favor at this point, I'd say.
Yeah, and that's a scary thing for sure, considering the fact that Girl Scouts heavy favorites, or not maybe not heavy favorites, but they're definitely the favorites from in most people's eyes. And well, Girl Scouts honestly had most of the pressure anyways, but now it's up to Esports Gaming to maybe try to shift the tides per se, as you don't want to have to try to reverse sweep. It's only a best of 5, but you definitely don't want to do so.
I don't think they need to make any real adjustments. I think you can come back in. That game was close enough to where you just run it back with what you had, play just as hard, and
Oh,
there might be a great
oh
chance
boy.
here.
You see, I disagree, as they were stuck on their defensive half for a good portion of that. But we'll see what happens, as that was a decent touch, but Dust was just waiting there patiently. Ball. That's a decent challenge from Frank. Ball couldn't beat BLT off of that, though. So now Frank is gonna fake it. Leave it for Reginald. Oh, Reginald did not get the touch. And Dust is just able to intercept. You can't be making mistakes like that. Not against this team. The ball was able to bail him out a little, but he got deleted off the play. Reginald off the back wall. And well, it's not bad defense from Team Esports so far. It's more so in the midfield, but just as I
Oh,
say
what a
that,
shot by Remix.
caster curse, man. I'm telling you. 2 for 2 things. Oh, man, I don't know. That's just unfortunate. But Girl Scouts are up 1. And now you almost wonder if... I mean, they might honestly have to make an in-game adjustment right now. But, I mean, we'll see what happens either. or anyways, because Girl Scouts has just been pretty much all. It's just pretty much been all in the blue half. There's been some moments in the orange half, but not many scary chances. Not as much as Girl Scouts has had. Even though that's a chance, but Remix was able to make the save on that one. Oh, what a touch by Reginald. Might be a transition, but that one got blocked away. And now Dusk misread it a little. And now he's going to go for the bump. Frank, not the greatest of touches. Remix goes for the pass. BLT's there for the shot. 2-0 Girl Scouts.
And this is a strong lead here in game 2. Remix with a solid pass there.
A great pass, a great bump, and a great shot. All three players of Girl Scouts getting involved in that one. And you're just kind of wondering. Oh, wow. That was. I don't think it'll come back to bite. Oh, no. Bunch of mistakes coming out from both sides, it almost seems like. Reginald, that. I guess you could say touch was going off the back wall. Just nothing much amounting to it. But either way, we'll see what happens here. Reginald looks like he's gonna collect. Oh, he does not get the touch. Reginald has been making a few mistakes. That's not the first time he's done that. And you do not want to see that if you're a fan of Team Esports Gaming, because that... if that's happening, that means it's not going to be a great time for Team Esports Gaming.
I feel like
But
overall they've been just a little sloppy and out of sync.
yeah, maybe it's just the pressure. Oh, what a fake from BLT. It's a wide open net from Remix. 3-0 with just over half the game left remaining. Oh, he did get the touch. Oh, no, he faked out Bolt. But he got the touch to get around 1, and Bolt thought he was going to get the touch, and BLT just left it. 2 minutes, 37 seconds left. It's plenty of time for a comeback, but whatever's happening with Team Esports Gaming, they need to change right now if they want to have a chance. So BLT will pop it in the air. Nothing much really happening, but Dusk is going to get the shot finally, and BLT may have faked out Frank, because he most definitely hesitated. Yeah, that's just... Yeah, I think Frank was expecting BLT to have that touch, and he just did not, and, well, not enough time to react. But, honestly, right now, even if it does not result in a win, you would hope Team Esports Gaming gets at least 2 goals to try to reclaim some momentum back without giving up one. Because this is not looking well, and Dusk, well,
It's
he's going to score goal number 5.
they are just falling apart here in the first, and really overall in game 2.
Yeah, as time has gone on, they've just been worse and worse, if I'm being honest. Not been much of a close game at all. And, well, I mean, we'll see if they can make adjustments, but they haven't so far. And if they have clearly not worked, let me tell you. This ball does get a save.
I feel like some
Maybe
of it's been just mechanical play,
oh,
misplays, missed
oh,
opportunity there.
yeah. I know it's not the easiest of shots, but you would love to have that goal at least to try to start a mountain comeback. That's just probably deflating. As Dusk gets another touch, just wasting a little bit of time. And Remix pops it up, but Ball's going to be able to try to make a play on this. But yet again, not really a threatening chance from Team Esports Gaming. Team Esports Gaming have had few quality chances this game and ultimately this series. And well, it's clear it's clear why, as that's a shot but good save by BLT and a clear away or attempted to by BLT, but that'll stay in the midfield and that'll actually be put on net. That's gonna go in. Frank allowing Girl Scouts to go for the Brazil.
And man, I don't know how I feel overall about how this game 2 is gone. Is this something where you just forget about it and go into game 3 like it's a completely fresh series, or do you like try to make an adjustment off of this loss?
You have to make an adjustment off this loss. But you also at the same time though make sure this game does not affect your mental. A big part of Rocket League is about your mental, and if you let this game affect your mental, no changes will ensure or you know make you even close to getting a game off of them. I mean, just look how good Girl Scouts has been against. Well, as I say that, Dusk goes and whiffs. But I mean, Girl Scouts have been very impressive. Whatever they changed going into game 2 has not worked. Albeit they did stop the bleeding for the most part.
Yeah,
But
but
it's still
only
pretty much,
after 5 goals are scored.
yeah, it's still a pretty commanding victory for Girl Scouts. No matter, even if they get a second goal, this game has been pretty much played mainly on the blue half. And I mean, yeah, there's not much else to say as the ball is still up. Maybe another goal for Girl Scouts. It will bar down. But it didn't matter regardless. Just makes the win look even more favorite towards the Girl Scout side, if that makes sense.
I think it actually serves an even greater purpose. I think that just deflates. Like clock runs out, you're already losing. You like this. You've already lost game 2, and you just want to kind of like set the controller down, take a breather for a second, whatever it is, look away for just a second, take a breath, basically. And they don't let you, and then get a goal off of it regardless. So I feel like going into game 3 now, I'm hurting after that. I'm salty. I'm upset. I'm deflated. That's tough.
Oh, yeah, it's very tough. But like I said, a big portion of Rocket League is your mental. If you have a strong mental, then you'll have a decent chance of winning. And well, I mean, it's about half the battle. Obviously, you need the skill. But if they want to battle back from this, they need to have a fresh mental, good vibes going, all that stuff. And hopefully Green Gajaku is talking to them, allowing them to refresh. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's a big asset that they do have is him on the sideline here. Hey, either giving an analysis breakdown, this is where they're exploiting us, or being that rock, that motivator for the team, where it's like, guys, we've got to keep level heads to stay in this to have a chance if we want to get any hope of taking a game off.
Yeah. It, like you said, it's definitely a big advantage, but we'll see if that advantage has paid off as game number 3 starts. And right away, Team Esports Gaming having some offensive pressure, something you did not see much during the series, but I don't know if they really much had the boost. Bald, not the craziest touches, but BLT doesn't get the touch there. A decent pass from Bald. Reginald. Oh, that's a dangerous
Oh
commit from
my
Frank, and he'll
goodness.
pay the price for it as Dust scores in the first 29 seconds.
And
Well,
I don't even know. I liked where they were going at the start of the game, but now 30 seconds in, you're down a goal, and I'm just a little speechless.
yeah, it's unfortunate. And they went in so well, but that Frank front or that
Oh,
Frank
great
that
save there by Frank.
speaking of which, the commit from Frank that before the goal was allowed was pretty much what really hurt them. But it's only one goal now. Different games, only one goal. Reginald with the save, they can get out of their zone. It'll be very huge as another save comes out from Reginald. And actually a good 50. Let's see what Frank could do with it. Gets a flip reset, but ultimately just kind of passes it to BLT.
And BLT's gonna be able to send it this beautifully for Dusk. Good challenge. Remix sends it right back towards goal, and it's good.
Yeah, it was a decent shot from Dusk. Obviously got blocked away, but I'm pretty sure he may have gotten a bump on Balt. Or at least interfered with him. And that's a 2-goal lead for Girl Scouts. Well, it might be heading towards the
Ball.
same direction as game two. It really could. Girl Scout seems to be on it right now, and well.
They're looking for this 3-0 sweep. Although this could be
Oh,
big.
I don't think Reginald had the boost to get to that ball again. But Frank's going for the pass, but I don't think to anyone at this point. Reginald, not the greatest to touch his ball. It's going to have to help him out. He does. Frank got around BLT, but Remix is right there and waiting. Got it. Not around two, but two did commit. But there's a team bump on Girl Scout side, so Frank doesn't have the boost to do much else with it, but faked out Dusk. But the demo will pretty much settle any type of pressure Team Esports Gaming was going to have. And now Remix. Try to set up a shot or a
What
set
a
up a shot
bump.
teammates, but yeah, didn't happen. Good bump from Dusk, but Frank does not care. Goes for the pass, ball shot around BLT and in. They cut the lead in half.
And there's still life here for Esports Gaming.
Yeah, it was a great pass from Frank. Ball just executed the shot perfectly. Hopefully, this gives them that confidence and momentum to potentially tie this game up.
I mean,
And
they
well,
look like they executed their play well to get that goal. If they can just replicate that, then they have some hope in this series.
yeah, honestly, there's a little bit of hope right now. But
This
oh,
oh they
oh,
get a bailout.
yeah, that was a big bailout. But the attack's not over yet. Dusk pass, but Frank gets the clear. Only towards BLT. Leave it for Dusk. Actually, good 50 from Ball. We'll stop whatever is happening here. Oh, wow. What a dot. And now, Remix got interfered by Frank. And now BLT.
Oh my goodness.
Couldn't put it on target. Dusk couldn't
No
either. Oh,
way.
no. And Dusk coming out. Or, excuse me. I'm like multitasking over here. I'm sorry. But a demo coming out from Dusk will pretty much stop any type of offensive pressure from Team Esports Gaming. Oh, that's a miss, but that won't cost them. But BLT may have been pushed up a little too much. Does get the touch. Remix was able to get back in time. So now, be it or Balt. Try the 50 Dust didn't much work out. So Dust will start something up. He's cleared away, but we have a minute left. A double commit gonna help clear it. Maybe they'll start something.
It's so tough. Remix has been back constantly, and then BLT and Dusk provide so much pressure offensively. It's such a strong team, and they're going to pull out to 3-1 lead here now with just under 50 seconds left in game 3 with a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I mean, they pretty much proved that they've been the better team throughout this whole series. But not all hope is lost just yet for Team Esports Gaming. It's definitely possible to come back.
Oh,
It
there's
just does
still
not
enough
seem...
time. I liked a lot about 15 seconds per goal.
Yeah, maybe they could get one maybe right here. Frank could not get the touch. And, well, it's going to be back to the orange side. Ball has either stopped playing or has DC'd. I can't really tell which, and his ping seems fine. May have DC'd, though, or has left for whatever reason. Being... That's pretty much just going to solidify the series, though. Yep, speaking of which, as well, now the server is just... not really. I think Team
Bruh.
Esports Gaming wants this to end, if I'm being honest. But that's pretty much going to do it. Team Esports Gaming pretty much just got manhandled in this series. Girl Scouts win an easy 3-0 sweep.
And you
And,
hate to see
yeah.
it. What a shot by Remix.
Well, it is what it is. Girl Scouts pretty much put the whole league on notice, saying that the defending champs can't really beat us. What makes you think you can, most likely. But we'll see what happens as the season goes on. But right now, I don't see how Girl Scouts wouldn't already be the favorites for
I
the
think,
Cup.
yeah, I think, they were already in that conversation, and this has got to be a great step towards solidifying that. And then if I'm esports gaming, it's only the way you really got to look at this game is it's only the first week of the season. You've got an entire season to play to improve and prepare for that rematch and then your playoff appearance against them. Because I believe this team's going to have the skill to get deep into the playoffs, and Girl Scouts is more likely going to be right there waiting for them. But we'll see. That's going to be all for the 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time set, guys. Go and give us a like, follow, and subscribe on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. You can find them linked down below. We had James and Willix on the cast, and that's going to be all, everyone. Enjoy your night.